At the Fulton County Courthouse tomorrow could impact state government for years to come.
A judge will decide a battle between state lawmakers who say they have the power to subpoena District Attorney Fani Willis and the DA who says they can't do that.
Atlanta News First political reporter Doug Reardon explains what is at stake here, Doug.
Well, good evening. This is really a question about separation of powers. Someone is going to have more authority after this ruling is made, whether it be state lawmakers or state elected officials like District Attorney Fani Willis. Earlier in the year, Fulton County DA Fani Willis challenged a subpoena served to her by a state committee of lawmakers. They were investigating Willis's hallmark case against Donald Trump for election meddling and the way she paid one of the case's top prosecutors, whom it later turned out she was having a romantic relationship with.
In this matter, we're really looking at separation of powers issues.
Attorney Josh Schiffer says the question over whether Willis has to appear for testimony brings up an unanswered legal question in Georgia. What happens when lawmakers butt head with constitutionally elected local officers like DAs and sheriffs?
This is a novel and unique legal issue. This is the first time Georgia has ever dealt with a separation of powers question quite like this.
Whatever happens, one side will end up with more power in the future, but some attorneys say it has the potential to shift power dynamics for decades to come.
Right now they're using it against DA Willis, but in the future, what's stopping them from going against Governor Kemp or going against a Supreme Court justice?
The special Senate committee disbands once the legislative session starts up again in January, so an appeal could render the case moot before a decision comes. But the legal power struggle between lawmakers and local elected officials won't end here.
This isn't an issue that's going away in the Georgia legislature. Everyone in state government is concerned with these new issues involving prosecutorial independence.
And as for where that larger case against Trump stands today here in Fulton County, everything has basically been put on pause for now. Willis still has the option to prosecute, but because of presidential immunity, she'll very likely have to wait 4 years until after Trump leaves office. From downtown Atlanta, Doug Reardon, Atlanta News First.